All right, at DOI SUTHEP Temple, just outside of Chiang Mai. No trip to Chiang Mai is complete without coming up to DOI SUTHEP Temple. There's many great shops and vendors and just an awesome spirituality here. And it's a great feeling to go up these many steps. And you better make sure you wear comfortable shoes, bring some water, be ready to walk some stairs. All right, don't do legs the day before. It could be perilous for you. All right, so here we go, follow along. The stairway goes way up there. Goes all the way up past those tree lines and into it. I've made this trek, this will actually be my 4th time going up to this temple. And first time I was here was about 4 years ago, and came up here completely unprepared for what I was doing, and man, did those stairs kill me. But once I got up there, I really enjoyed the views that you got, and I had some pictures with some monks, and it was just a really good time, right? And enjoyed it, but remember, what goes up must come down. That means you have to come back down those stairs too. All right, so after the first time, some friends came from the US, and I had to bring them up because they had to see it. So I had to go up there, and then when I was getting ready to part Chiang Mai the last time, I wanted to say goodbye, so I went up again. So I've been in Chiang Mai now for a month. I'm going to be heading back to Phuket here relatively soon, and I want to make sure to, come up and pay my homage here to the fabulous DOI SUTHEP Temple. All right, so follow along. We'll bring you a little bit of cuts and edits and show you what we can from up here at the DOI SUTHEP Temple. Madzuk, the philosophy of the 4 pillars. Pillar number 1, martial, the mindset to fight for those you love, fight for yourself. The world is in constant conflict, like it or not. Good versus evil will always prevail or be present. And it's man versus man versus nature, and man versus himself. Spiritual, a person must be able to find enlightenment through themselves. They must be able to embrace something beyond normal mankind. To exceed the possibilities of mankind must have a spiritual following strength. Cognitive, we must think. If we're without proper thought and without good thinking, we will fail. Thinking is important, one of the foundational 4 pillars. Physical, the physical being. It's the vessel that houses everything. It's your movement, it's your look, it's your state of mind. This is the Madzuk 4-pillar philosophy. Joe Jekel, Tai Chi, separating the mountain and the sea. Separating the mountain and the sea. Hi guys and gals, Joe Jekel here, Madzuk Joe, And our exploration series, we have rode from Chiang Mai and we came up past the mountain of DOI SUTHEP. And it's a great view. We'll have plenty of things to show you today from that for sure. And we've come to Bubing Palace, okay? And Thailand is still a monarchy, and so that means they have a king. And anytime that you have a king, you have a palace, right? So this is the northern palace where the king of Thailand stays when they come up here. So it's generally open to the public, and a lot of times you can see it. But with the COVID and what's going on now, they've closed the. We're not allowed to go in there today. So we'll show you what we can from the outside. This is the Bubing Palace, and then this is the king and the queen of Thailand, right? And this is Rama 10, right? So the 10th king in the Rama phase. Not exactly sure about the whole Thai monarchy, so and it's not really discussed with the Westerner too much, or the foreigner. So we tend to stay out of that. You get yourself in trouble real quick in Thailand. You start talking about the government, the king, or the Buddhism. So, unless you are really trying to figure it out for yourself and study it, and if the best thing is just to study it and leave it be what it is and respect its wishes and what they are. So we respect all of those customs and stuff. And so behind this is a big palace, and you can see over here the army and the police at the guard gate. They're not going to let us come through because the place is closed. Anyway, as you walk down a little farther, we start to see, as with any kind of place, even though there's, royalty that stays here, you've got a little bit of a touristy area here, right? So you've got the town where the people will want to, it's called a Hmong village up here. So there's villagers that will make a lot of stuff from the forest or from the local Thai people. And they'll sell them at these little souvenir places for the people that come up to visit the palace. And you can see there's a police station here with all the emergency vehicles, of course, and we passed a nice helicopter pad on the way in from there. So you can see back through the palace, you have a lot of nice flower gardens and things of that nature. We'll walk up this way and see what we can't see. And as you kind of see, you can see back in the back there, the grounds as it goes up the hill. Now the palace itself is going to be up on the top of that, very top of that mountain, and then it kind of staggers down. It's a huge place, so there's a lot to it, right? So here we are, Bubing Palace. So for the next stop on our today's tour, on our exploration series today, we will take you down to a temple at DOI SUTHEP. We may go into the Hmong village. We'll kind of see where we'll walk back to the transportation mode, and we'll see what the sunlight does to us and how we can feel. But we'll try to bring you some more explorations today. This might be a few series videos. Maybe Mazurk Joy will link them all together. Not exactly sure how she'll go through the editing of that, but I wanted to bring you some of the beauty of Thailand. And so we are in the mountains of Thailand, right? We're in the high country of Thailand. Okay? Look forward to the next series, and we'll talk to you soon. All right, guys, so we're going to video a little bit of the ride up to the Hmong village. It's a short ride, so we'll video it to see the cool ride, but it's going to be noisy, so bear with us and just enjoy the ride. Here we go. Wow. Talk about a view. There's a lot of smoke because there's a burning season that takes place up here. So you can see it's beautiful up here. You really smell the wood fire at the brush. Little buddy here. Don't know if you can quite catch it on the camera, but you can see all that haze is basically just the fog and the clouds. It's now what's known as burning season up here. And, they're going to be burning now for about 6 more weeks. And for some people it becomes a big problem breathing-wise, really different from the south. But for those of you that have followed along the Magic Journey know that we've been in the mountains of Colorado, Oregon, we've been in mountains all over the world. And specifically last, I guess it was 3 years ago now, we took a major tour through the western United States, and we went through every mountain. And Magic Joy and I are avid hikers, and we plan on doing several hikes up here while we're up here and showing you the Thailand areas. But in fact, we joined a hiking club, so we're excited to be able to get out on it's called Walk and Talk. You think they're going to like Magic Joe on a walk and talk? Maybe a little less talking, huh? All right, so beautiful. It kind of just reminds me of some areas of home, some Oregon or California mountains. It's got more of a smell of a California than an Oregon, and or maybe a southern Oregon, and or maybe an eastern Washington on the other side of the mountains. It kind of has that fragrance to it. And of course, you get a little bit of burning. But okay, we'll cut you here, and our next episode will resume when we hit Magic Joy. Come take you on a 1-minute ride through the northern Thailand mountains, Instagram version. Here we go. South Central. That's the horn saying, please don't kill me when we turn the corner. Whoop, whoop. Oh yeah. There we go. Yeah, she wanted to not get killed too. What you think? Think I could take them? Kind of good to have the blockers. Welcome to just outside of Chiang Mai, the Doi Pui Hmong village. All right, so just getting ready to walk in the entrance here and just kind of see some of the shops and whatever, and you know, hopefully we can you know, support the local hill tribe and you know, get some coffee or you know, see what they have. Maybe we can bring you some stuff back to the United States. We'll see what's up here, and hopefully you're having a great day. All right, thanks. I'm Magic Joe. Check out our YouTube channel, www.youtube.com/MadZook. Share with all your friends. Be sure to watch. Magic Joe inside the Hmong village up on Doi Pui, just outside of Chiang Mai, and so we went to the Doi Sutthep, to the top of Doi Sutthep, and went to the temple, of course, and we were happy to have brought you some of that footage. But we come up over the hill and you drop down, and there's this Hmong village, and it's really cool. And we'll be showing you some more videos of it, of course, and some pictures. But sitting in a little coffee shop and just you know, overlooking the mountain here. It's kind of hazy, but we'll try to give you a shot of it. All right, but we're enjoying some really good northern Thailand coffee. All right, and so show you the little shack here that they're making it out of. It's a great place, great people, good coffee, cheap coffee, and really enjoying ourselves. Thanks for watching. California, yeah, oh, California, very expensive. Yeah. Many Hmong live in the back.
Yeah, that's what I.
And so, but my mother, she lived in Oregon, right? Above California, just expensive. Like this shop here in Oregon, same shop, same bill, just same everything, right? It would cost you, in baht, $3.5 million. Yeah, you know, so just expensive, you know. And so she get pension, but not enough. You know, she had to move somewhere not expensive, but she lived there. She lived there, you know. Yeah, she could live pretty in her pension there. She now went down, she's 80.
Nice coffee shop at Hmong, Doi Pui, Chiang Mai. Had a caramel mocha. And this is the owner of the caramel. Good coffee. Make sure to stop by. Good owner, friendly. Nice view in the back. Got some trinkets you can buy. Fresh squeezed orange juice. Yummy.
Magic Joe Jekel, and I'm outside of Chiang Mai at the Doi Pui Hmong village, all right? And continuing showing you some great stuff from up here. This is the flower garden, right? So if you overlook, it's terraced. A bunch of flowers terraced down. And then I don't know if you could quite catch the giant bamboo over there. And then of course you're nestled right up here in the beautiful mountains of Chiang Mai. And as I've showed you here in the last few videos, is Chiang Mai is a beautiful place, lots of great nature. And I really look forward to exploring more of Thailand and more of Thailand's nature. So if you're Thai and you have a good idea of some nature place for me to check out, please let me know. On the list for sure will be Ayuhaida, Kanchanaburi is coming up for me, and Hua Hin, and then of course I'll be returning home to Phuket at some point. So look forward to the travels. Thanks for watching. Magic Joe here, take a walk with me in the flower garden. All right, we are at the Hmong village. DOI PUI. I like saying that, DOI PUI. All right, here we go. So as we come here to this nice flower tree, this is a cool flower. I really wish I knew the name of the flower. I'll try to find out maybe next time I come up here. But can you see the spirit house? So the spirit house is where they allow the spirits that roam to find a place to reside, right? So really do some research and read about, get some information on spirit houses in Thailand. They're really cool knowledge to know about. And thanks for walking through the flowers with us, all right? Have a great day.
It's a video. How was that climb?
Violent hard work. Joe Jekel here, and after checking around on the mountainside in the Hmong village, and you know, seeing Chiang Mai and you know, what's happening down in Patong and Phuket and just all over Thailand, and what I see on the news from the rest of the world. I think the next Madzuk perspective is going to be a detailed look into resilience. All right, what is resilience, and how do we find the strength to continue to rise? How do we stand? Can we be resilient? The world needs us. Let's become resilient together. I'll show you the way. We'll ask the questions together. We'll see what works for you. I'll tell you what worked for me. And let's try to make humanity a little bit better by making ourselves more resilient. The simplicity of children playing in a Hmong village, and when I talk about resilience, think of the mind of a child. You know, they don't understand what's happening in the world right now. They're certainly not feeling any of this of the darkness that many of us are feeling now. So they just want to play, right? They just want to play. Adults, pay attention, because right now the best thing you can do is just play. Just try to find a way to have fun.